Can you say hyperbolizing? When you are expressing something in an exaggerated and ironic way, often to prove a point, can you say that you are hyperbolizing? Could it be used in a way where you could end the statement with it? For example, no, I'm just hyperbolizing, but there's some truth to it. Any synonyms for this? Hyperbolic too, of language, deliberately exaggerated. Oxford Dictionary.
You can. The verb hyperbolize has been so used since the end of the 16th century, although the OED says it is now rare.
Can you say hyperbolizing? Yes, you can, but it would always be being done for effect. The usage would be well enough understood by many people, but it is extremely unusual. To do so in a formal context would be unwise, as what might be an attempt at humor could well be mistaken for an unsuccessful attempt to appear erudite. A Google search returns the following results. Hyperbolizing, 24,300 hits. Hyperbolizing, 12,300 hits. Both counts indicate minor use only, but enough to suggest a reasonable level of understanding of the term if it was used. Google Ngram, ing is useful, but adding a few more comparison terms adds perspective. This URL. Or smoother. Adding overstating and exaggerating varies hyperbolizing and being hyperbolic in the noise. The use may have increased in absolute terms, in recent decades, but it is still very rare. It would be interesting to know what influence using Google Books as a reference source has on the result.
To amplify Peter Shaw's comment, for all I can tell, this is a perfectly normal, acceptable, and not unusually rare word. I don't have any citations to refute the claim that this is now rare, but I can say that I hear this word reasonably frequently, and common dictionaries such as Merriam-Webster, same link given by Peter Shaw, and my American Heritage, Dead Tree volume, don't mention anything about obsolescence or rarity, or indeed anything cautionary at all. Frankly, I don't see any reason to avoid this word, even for formal use. Edit. Okay, I now have something more than my personal experience to share regarding the relative rarity of hyperbolize. According to this Google Ngram, hyperbolizing in recent times has been pretty strongly beating out being hyperbolic. Which should come as no surprise, because hyperbolize is a more compact but no less clear way to express the idea. Also, notice the sharp rise in use from about the 1970s. For about a century before that, it was indeed moribund. Perhaps the OED is simply several decades behind the times.
If you want to support channel, please subscribe.